Saint Damien of Malachi was the 10th person canonized as saint of the Church who ministered in what is now the United States. A missionary priest from Belgium, he was born in 1840, and he volunteered to go to the missions. And then, on the Hawaiian Islands, he volunteered to go to the island of Malachi, there to minister to the lepers, for that had become the leper colony as people feared that terrible illness. The accounts of his life speak of his ministry, not only bringing the message of the gospel, but really also bringing a message of respect and hope to this forlorn people who felt so isolated and forgotten. He built them into a true family, and he gave them such respect that it made a difference for them. We know that Father Damien eventually contracted leprosy, an illness which at the time was thought to be largely untreatable, and he died after 16 years of ministry there on the island. It was the people he had so ably served who suffered the greatest loss. Pope Benedict canonized him as saint in 2009. He was a missionary to the lepers. He was an apostle of charity. Saint Damien volunteered to go to Malachi, and it speaks volumes of the goodness of volunteers. Where would our churches and our schools, our institutions be without volunteers? Where would we be without the smiling people so ready to give of their time and talent to do good things and to make sure that what needs to be done can be accomplished? As so many activities of the year wind down in our parishes and our schools and so on, it's a good time to say thank you to our volunteers, and I certainly want to do that. You know, so often the volunteer says, I wanted to give back, and yet I have received so many blessings from my giving in this ministry. So I call upon those who have time and talent and feel that call to offer their service to their churches, to their school, to groups like the Knights of Columbus or the Catholic Daughters, to our community groups, and to so many places that so desperately need volunteers. You know, one of the sisters who went to Malachi to work with Father Damien as things were being set up became the administrator after his death. She was Mother Mary Ann Cope, originally from Syracuse, New York. She too has been beatified by the Church, and she will be canonized a saint in October of this year. Isn't it a reminder to us that when it's Christian service, it also becomes a path to growth in holiness and in virtue? This is Father Donald at St. Clement Church in Rosedale, thanking our volunteers, inviting all to become involved here or in their own localities.